What's up, y'all? It's your boy Daley26 and welcome back to another SQEE Squad video. Today I'll be counting down my top 5 water Pokemon of all time. Slipping in at number 5, we have Quagsire. Quagsire is, well, derpy. I mean, look at his face. He makes the Talladega enjoyers look like Harvard students.
Show us a butthole or something! What are we doing? Butthole! Butthole!
I have fond memories of using Quagsire on in-game and competitive teams. Water Ground is an amazing type combo to have, with only one weakness, and paired with its great abilities such as Damp, Water Absorb, and Unaware, it makes Quagsire a great pick for any team. I love how Quagsire's lovable derpiness isn't just perfectly flushed out with its design, but like, come on. Clearly Homeboy here is unaware of anything that's going on right now. Washing up in the number 4 slot, we have Wallrain. Honestly, it was hard to pick here because I love the whole evolutionary line. Spheal is absolutely adorable. The way he rolls to move around, like, look at him go! And you got Celia over there who's flexing his Dollar Shave Club membership.
Disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by Dollar Shave Club in any way, shape, or form.
And then there's Wallrain. Competitively, Wallrain has never been the best, but its design, absolutely amazing. The mustache Celio is rocking forms into an awesome mustache mutton chop combo, all to make room for those absolute weapons of tusks. And come on, let's be real, you want to boop the snoot just as much as I do. Boop the snoot! Finding Spheal in Shoal Cave is a great reward the game gives the player for exploring the map, and eventually having it evolve into Wallrain makes the detour even more worth it. Finding it in late game Ruby and Sapphire does kinda suck, and has led me to not use it as much in its native game. But in Pokemon XD, it's actually an early game capture, which is where I've used it the most. Trust me, it's definitely worth the pit stop if you haven't settled on a water type yet. Boop the snoot! After rising from the ashes of the burned tower, Suicune's goal is to purify the world's water of all pollution. And man does he look badass while doing it! And that's why he sits at number 3 on this list. Suicune is an amazing Pokemon, with an amazing design, great stats, great move pool, and really cool anime as well as video game appearances. How can anyone not love this Pokemon? To me, every Gen 2 Legendary is perfect, but the way they added Yuusine's story made Suicune just seem more elusive and mysterious. Then the Pokemon Company went ahead and gave it some really cool roles in the movies. When it comes to Suicune, I think Pokemon did an amazing job making sure this legendary status holds up. Whenever Suicune shows up for anything, something major is about to happen. Yeah, Yuusine's story with Suicune may not be that big, but at the same time, just giving something small like that to a legendary, arguably Yuusine and Suicune have more of a story to tell than Ho-Oh and Lugia, and that alone easily makes it so that Suicune is top tier on my list. In the number 2 spot, we have the Deep Sea Star, Lantern. Lantern sits so high on my list purely from just the amount of times I've used it. Every Gen 2 and 3 playthrough where I don't use the water starter, I'm always picking up Lantern. It's so adorable and fun to use. The water electric typing is extremely cool and rare. Besides Lantern, the only other Pokemon to have that typing is Rotom Wash. And come on, washing machine, fish with a light, come on, we know what we're going with. Rotom Wash all around is the better Pokemon, but that doesn't mean Lantern's bad. Lantern can be used competitively if you're willing to put the timing with it. It's a great choice. Water Electric means it's only weak to grass and ground. By the time the player is able to obtain a Chinchou or a Lantern, these types should already be covered on your team. Lantern also has 2 great abilities, being Volt Absorb and its hidden ability, Water Absorb. Having these possible immunities to 2 of the best typings in the game is an extremely good attribute to have on an in-game or a competitive team. With access to Thunderbolt, Thunder, Volt Switch, Scald, Hydro Pump, and much more, Lantern's always a great pick for any team. Because of how good it can be in battle, as well as the amazing design, it's clear why Lantern made my list. Finally, at the number 1 slot, we have, well, a 3-way tie. Yeah, shut up, I'm getting to it.
You suck!
It had to be a 3-way tie, because I love the entire Totodile line. Before a certain someone came along, who I'm sure will be in a future video, Totodile was not only my favorite starter, but my favorite Pokemon. I love the entire line, and it felt impossible to choose just one of them. Totodile is absolutely adorable, and extremely well designed, and that carries over to Croconaw. Then, there's Feraligatr. When I see Feraligatr, I understand why in Japan, Pokemon is called Pocket Monsters. Because looking at Feraligatr, all I see is an absolute beast. Sharp claws, pointy teeth, menacing artwork, and that thick ass. In-game, competitive, shiny design, and all the above, the Totodile line to me is pure perfection, and a clear reason why it's number 1 on my list. I love all the Pokemon on this list. There was a lot I wanted to add, but just didn't make the cut. I used to watch these types of videos and wonder why creators had such a hard time making these lists. After doing a top 5 myself, I now see why people had a tough time picking their top 10, let alone their top 5. Thank you all for watching this Friday's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and please comment what your top 5 water Pokemon are. I want to know. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!